Hi, everyone. I am Kate O'Neill. I am the founder and president of the Caring Link, and this video is just going to go through what we talked about in this morning's volunteers meeting. So first of all, this is a brief agenda. We're going to go over the organization in general. We're going to go over our closet needs and our volunteer expectations. We're going to go over some upcoming events we have as well as our fundraising endeavors. So first, I just want to briefly share what the Caring Link is and what we do. We are a 501c3 organization. That means we are a tax-exempt charity. We primarily establish care closets at local schools. We are at 5 schools currently. That is Lynn Fanning Elementary, Mooresmill Intermediate, Meridianville Middle School, Ridgecrest Elementary, and we are installing a closet this week at Walnut Grove School. And in our closets, we provide clothes, shoes, socks, underwear, toiletries, school supplies, and some food items to students in need. Our mission is to make sure that we provide these students with the essentials that will help them succeed in the classroom. And we find that once students have those needs met, they behave better, perform better, and have a better sense of self-worth so that they can reach their full potential. So that's our primary goal. That's our primary focus. That is where we need the most volunteers, is in our closets. We also have a program called the Book Fair Ferry, or the Book Ferry, in which we sponsor gift certificates through school book fairs so that students who otherwise would not normally be able to shop the book fair can participate in that alongside their fellow students. They can have that sense of equity in being able to shop the book fair, and they're able to grow their home libraries. And finally, we also support, when able, extracurricular funding. So things like field trips that students can't afford, whether it be sports costs or whether it be certain academic conferences like Boys State or Girls State. If there are costs associated with it, it is a school-based activity. We try to fund those for students who just need a little extra help getting there. So those are the 3 main areas of focus that we have. Let's first talk about the closets because, like I said, that's our primary focus. Moving forward, we would like to establish what we call closet teams. And these teams are designed to include 3 members. So the first member would be a counter. The second member would be the courier, and you can see these here. And the third member would be our stocker or restocker. So the counter would go into the closet, and we have set standards for each closet. So for example, at Lynn Fanning Elementary, you might need 10 short sleeve, 10 long sleeve, 6 pairs of shorts, 5 pairs of athletic pants, and 2 pairs of jeans per gender, per size. And you would just go through, we have a form that you would fill out and indicate where we have items that are missing from that desired total. And once you fill out that form as a counter, you would take a picture of the front and the back, and you would send it to your courier. Your courier is the person that would go to our closet. It's our distribution center that is on the campus of Madison County Schools. And you would meet me there, and we will get those items fulfilled for your closet that are missing. So you would come to us, and out of our distribution, we would load you up with the items that you needed. Then you would take those items back to the closet and put it into a box that we have labeled new inventory. Then after that, your restocker for your closet would come, and that restocker comes in, takes the items out of the new inventory box, puts them on hangers, and puts them back in the closet in the appropriate spots. Everything is well labeled and organized by size and gender. So all you have to do is find that and put it back in the spot to restock those closets so that the students have what they need, and the teachers and administrators and counselors can come in when they have students who need those items, and they can easily fill them. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about the schedule for those jobs. We have established a schedule so that we can make the school aware of kind of when we're showing up, but also so that our central office location is not inundated with volunteers in and out all the time. So Monday and Tuesday would be our counter roll. You can do that either on Monday or on Tuesday at any time that you desire, as long as it's in with school hours. I think that school hours are technically from about 7:30 till about 4 in the afternoon is when office staff is available. So at any point in those 2 days, you can go and do your counting. Counting does not take exceptionally long. And like I said, you already have a form that you can fill out. So it's a pretty foolproof system. Then on Wednesdays, that's when our couriers would meet me at our distribution center on the Madison County School campus at the central office. It's on Jordan Road off of Moore's Mill. And I will be there from the hours between 10 and 2 p.m., so 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., to come in to collect the items that you need for your closet. Then you would return those items to your closet either that day or on Thursday morning. That way, your restocker or your stocker can come in and they will put those items up on Thursday or Friday. And there's some flexibility there. Thursday or Friday, as long as you're within school hours, is when you would go in and restock those. So those are the 3 roles that are needed for each closet that we have. It's okay if the courier also wants to be the person that stocks the items back into the closet, or if the person doing the counting wants to be the courier, or if the person doing the counting wants to be the stocker. That's fine. But we will work that out closet to closet so that we make sure all of those roles are covered. And the idea with the 3-person system is that it's maybe a 1 to 2 hour commitment a week, closer to 1 if you have 3 people doing those separate jobs. That way, it's a commitment where we need you to show up and we need you to do that job, but we don't want to overload you either. Now, this is an example coming up of our inventory form. And hopefully you can kind of enlarge that and hopefully you can see it, but it is a really easy system. You just go through and as you're counting, if you say, okay, we need 5 short sleeve extra small shirts for a boy, then you can go down to the boys shirts, extra small line, and right here under short sleeve, you just write 5. And then you do that for all of the different types of clothes you have. And then you will send that to your courier so that we can restock those items. So pretty simple system. We also have it written here, the numbers of each items that you will need. For example, under boys shirts, it says check for 10 short sleeve and 10 long sleeve per size for extra small to extra large, 8 each for extra, extra large. Now, some other volunteer needs that we have. If you're not able to join one of our closet teams, that's totally fine. We will still put you to work. We need people to help establish and organize new closets that we form. We have some schools that we are kind of targeting as our next closets, and it takes a lot of time to get that first initial inventory organized and taken to the school. We also need help with our fundraising efforts. We need help restocking our storage or distribution area. We need help in any events that we have. You might get an email about that asking you to sign up to help. And we finally will need help in organizing our school's lost and founds. Currently at Lynn Fanning and Meridianville Middle School, the Caring Link handles the lost and found, organizing those items and posting them on Facebook so that hopefully they can be collected. So eventually we will have some volunteers taking that over as well to try to mitigate the amount of lost and found items that end up in our care closets. Now, in terms of volunteer expectations, we just have a few kind of general rules that we like our volunteers to follow. The first would be to show up. If you sign up to be on a closet team, we really do depend on you to be there and to fulfill that role. Of course, things happen. Kids get sick, appointments come up, and you go out of town. You might have to miss a week or 2 weeks. But if you will communicate with us and let us know that that's happening, we will absolutely get your position filled for that time. We just want to make sure that our closets stay well stocked for those students who need it. Also, we ask that you don't disturb any classes. I understand that you might be going to a school where your child is in attendance, and we just ask that you don't enter the classes to try to see them or speak to the teacher because you're there solely to work on the closet and we don't want to interrupt any class time. And finally, we ask that if there is a conflict that arises between volunteers or in the way that the closet is run or the way that things are being done, that you please come through the board of directors. This includes myself, Rachel Norton, and Faith Dunham. You can, call me, text me, or you can email us directly, and we will try to handle any conflict management that we need to. Now, a new program that we are initiating, maybe more developing is the right word, is our Caring Cuts program. And we've got some people who are looking into this for us, some great volunteers. We want to eventually start to be able to give vouchers for haircuts or in some way support haircuts for students in Madison County schools throughout the county. It's part of image. It's part of what gives you your self-confidence, and you take that into the classroom. So we want to make sure that, haircuts are a basic need, and we want to make sure that that is met as well. So that program is still under development. We're looking to partner with some local stylists and barbers to set up a program where, we can get these kids haircuts and styled so that they feel confident and they feel worthy of excelling in the classroom. There's a sense of self-worth that helps you succeed, whether it's in the classroom, whether it's in business, or whether it's as a mom or a dad. And we want to make sure that those students are armed with that when they enter campus, so that then when they go to tackle something like fractions, which is my Achilles heel, that they are really able to concentrate, focus, and feel like they can do it. All right, so events coming up. Tomorrow, which is January 31st, we have a coat signing day at Lynn Fanning Elementary that we are looking for volunteers for. We are going to meet in the lobby at 8 a.m., and we already have fabric markers, Sharpies, and little labels to put in the jackets and coats to put names so that these items don't end so much up in lost and found. We have had an overflow of lost and found items, and we want to make sure that these nice jackets get back to the students who brought them. So if you can come and help us write names in coats and jackets, again, we will be meeting at Lynn Fanning in the lobby at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, January 31st. Some other events that we're looking forward to in the future would be potentially a golf tournament. So hit the links for the link. You might be asked as a volunteer to sign up to be on the golf tournament committee. And if that's something that interests you or you feel like you have some connections there, we invite you to sign up for that. We also are looking to have some Fill the Rack events coming up at local businesses. We would place clothes racks with hangers, and we would invite members of the community to go to those businesses with new clothes and place them on the racks. And we're trying to do essentially that. We're just trying to fill the racks with new clothing donations that we can add to our inventory. And we also have some fundraising initiatives coming up. The first is a t-shirt fundraiser that's going to be launched this Friday. We have a campaign run through Green Pea Press, which is a local printing company. We're going to have t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, hoodies, tote bags, mugs, tumblers, all the things. The shirts are going to be Bella canvas, really soft. And we are going to be making a small profit off of each of those to add to what we spend on our inventory. So that will be coming up. Check your social media. That will run for about 2 weeks, where you can get your Caring Link branded items and also help out our charity. Also, some other fundraisers. The Moores Mill Intermediate School is going to be having a talent showcase in March. We will put those details out soon. They're going to just charge a small entry fee. And of course, donations are welcome, and they are doing that in the support of Caring Link. We also are looking forward to doing a sponsor an outfit day or not a day, but a sponsor an outfit initiative where we invite individual donors to sponsor an outfit. So for a certain amount, that would sponsor a pair of pants, a shirt, a pair of socks, a pair of underwear for students who come to our closets and visit our closets. Also, we're looking for businesses who are interested in sponsoring a closet. We would like businesses to kind of sponsor each of our closets at a certain level, and we will put their information on our social media, on our website, and we can put signs in the closet showing who the sponsor is for that particular closet. We want to get some businesses involved because we know local businesses really like to help out their communities. And finally, we will be looking into grants and corporate funding. So if you ever have a lead on any of that, please send it to me. That is going to be kind of one of our bigger fundraising initiatives, if you can call it that. But that's definitely how we keep the stocks in and how we keep the clothes in our closets. So if you have any questions, because I know this is a recording, we invite you to share them at thecaringlink@gmail.com. The Caring Link is all lowercase, all one word, all together, at gmail.com. You can also reach out to us through our website at thecaringlink.org. Again, all one word, no spaces, and it's all lowercase. We are so excited to have as many volunteers as we can. We're excited to have you get involved with us. There is a great need in this community and in the surrounding areas for our care closets. We've had schools reaching out to us that we are not in yet, that we don't have the capability to be in yet because of just volunteer needs and funding. So we would like to reach out to those schools as soon as possible. We know that students perform better, behave better, and have that sense of, I can do this and I can succeed when they show up in clothes that fit, when they're warm, when they have shoes that fit, when their bellies are full. We want to make sure that those essentials are met. So what they really focus on and what they're really working towards in the classroom is the academics. We want to give everybody the chance to put their best foot forward. And sometimes that means that we have to provide the shoes that they do that in. If you have any questions, again, we invite you to reach out to us, and thank you so much for tuning in.